The disappearance of Daniel Ray, the delivery boy who never came home, Maple Hollow, Tennessee, June 3, 2017. 13 p.m. 17-year-old Daniel Ray left Betty's Diner with a chicken parmesan sub, a side of fries, and a chocolate milkshake. It was his last delivery of the night, a routine run to a cabin off Wilburn Road. Daniel never returned. His 2002 Honda Civic was discovered the next morning parked just off the gravel shoulder. The headlights were off, the doors unlocked, and the takeout bag still intact on the passenger seat. His wallet was in the glove compartment, but Daniel was gone. No witnesses, no security footage, no signs of a struggle. Daniel Ray wasn't the kind of kid who disappeared. He was a senior at Maple Hollow High, honor roll student, part-time delivery driver, and wide receiver on the school's football team. Friends described him as friendly, if not quiet. He didn't party. He didn't date much. He had plans to study architecture in Knoxville. His mom, Linda Ray, called him the heartbeat of the house. She was the first to report him missing at 10:07 p.m. By dawn, the whole town was searching, neighbors, classmates, even the church youth group. Posters with Daniel's face went up within hours. But no one knew what had happened after 7:13 p.m. Then came the first break. 2 days after his disappearance, Daniel's phone was found by hikers in the Stillwater Creek woods, over 2 miles from where his car was parked. The phone was cracked, water damaged, but data was recoverable. Inside were fragments of a text conversation, deleted but reconstructed. The final exchange was with Liam Hart, not just any friend. Liam had been Daniel's best friend since elementary school. But for reasons no one understood, the two had a falling out the summer before junior year. Liam claimed he hadn't spoken to Daniel in over a year, but the phone said otherwise. The recovered texts included phrases like, "You can't tell anyone yet. It's bigger than both of us. Meet me out there. Just talk. No drama. If you go through with this, we both burn." Investigators brought Liam in for questioning. He was calm at first, said he didn't know Daniel had gone missing, claimed he hadn't seen or texted him. But the fingerprint on the phone? It was his. Pressed further, Liam admitted they met that night at the Wilburn cabin, but he said they only talked. He left first. When asked what the conversation was, it was his. Pressed further, Liam admitted they met that night at the Wilburn cabin, but he said they only talked. He left first. When asked what the conversation was about, he refused to say. That's when the whispers began. People in town started talking about Liam's older brother, Nathan Hart. Nathan was the respected youth pastor at Hope Chapel. He ran community outreach, addiction support, and a popular Sunday teen group Daniel used to attend. But there were rumors, strange late-night meetings, missing donation funds, unexplained trips out of state. 3 weeks later, the truth started to surface. On June 27th, a farmer clearing brush near his northern property line, about a mile from Stillwater Creek, noticed a foul smell and disturbed soil. He called the sheriff. Daniel's body was buried under less than a foot of dirt, wrapped in a thin blue tarp. He had suffered blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Next to his body was a claw hammer, rusted, blood-stained. Also found was a bracelet, black leather with small etched letters LH. Faced with mounting evidence, Liam confessed. He broke down during his second interrogation and gave a chilling account. Daniel had discovered Nathan's secret. Nathan Hart was running an illegal oxycontin distribution ring, using church donations, recovery programs, and outreach events as a cover. Daniel had stumbled across a shipment manifest and ledger while helping Nathan with computer repairs at the church. He took photos. He planned to go to the police. Liam found out and begged him not to. He feared what would happen to his brother and to himself. That night at the cabin, Liam tried to reason with Daniel. It turned into an argument. He claimed Daniel shoved him first. In a panic, Liam grabbed the hammer from Nathan's old workbench and struck him once. Then again, he wrapped Daniel's body in a tarp, drove north on a back trail, and buried him just before sunrise. The aftermath was devastating. Liam Hart was sentenced to 28 years in prison for second-degree murder. Nathan Hart was indicted on federal drug trafficking, wire fraud, and money laundering charges. He pleaded guilty and received 36 years without parole. Hope Chapel was dissolved. Half the congregation never returned to organized worship. Linda Ray sold her home and relocated out of state. She founded a nonprofit in Daniel's name, the Ray Light Foundation, advocating for teens who report abuse, corruption, or criminal activity within close-knit communities. Daniel Ray's story remains a scar on Maple Hollow's quiet streets, not because of who took his life, but because of how close that person once was. What do you think drove Liam to kill? Was it loyalty, fear, or something darker? Comment your thoughts below. And if true stories like this keep you up at night, subscribe to Whispers of Crime because the truth always leaves echoes.